heard about this before. It's where an agent interviews people, they make a summary of it, and then they will hand them to the Senate Judiciary Committee and say, here are these interviews. Now, unless they don't match exactly with the sworn testimony people have already given, and then they're in trouble because everybody's been giving this under penalty of felony. If they say the exact same things that they have said, and Mark Judge and P.J. Smith and Brett Kavanaugh have all said that they will absolutely cooperate. They've sent out messages through themselves or their lawyers tonight saying, okay, great, we want to talk to you, let's get this done. And I don't know that we're going to find out anything new. If we did, it would be a bombshell, but I think it's going to be almost like having somebody repeat and be a stenographer to the testimony that you just gave and that you heard under oath, right, and all the other statements we already have.
It's been a tiny fact set from day one. There aren't that many facts floating.
Or people involved.
Yes, that's true. Shannon Bream, thank you very much.
Good to see you.
Lou Dobbs, of course, hosts Lou Dobbs tonight on Fox Business, and he joins us tonight. Lou, it strikes me that Brett Kavanaugh is far more popular than any sitting Republican senator right now. Far more popular with Republican voters, the voters that matter to Republicans. Yeah, what risks do they run playing along with this tactic, do you think?
I think that Jeff Flake runs no risk because, as you pointed out, he's a lame duck. He found out that he couldn't possibly win a primary in his home state and withdrew. And then on learning that, he's also learning that he's just singularly unpopular, period. What are the risks here? The risks are that the Republican Party is unable to move his confirmation through, and that would be a devastating loss to the nation. Tucker, I truly believe what is going on here, what we are witnessing, is not only the corrosive political corruption of the left and these radical Dems who sit on particularly the Judiciary Committee, but we're watching a tenet of what has become the Democratic Party's most important manifesto. That is to deny American exceptionalism. And the man on that screen is extraordinarily exceptional. He is a man who took us through his life over the course of this hearing. This man stands for all that is good and great about this country. His commitment to his studies, to improving himself, his service to the community. My God, how could you ask for anyone better to sit on the Supreme Court as a matter of just simple objective analysis? And to watch the Dems, frankly, foam at the mouth and blood drip from their fangs as they rip this man and his family apart. It is obscene what they have done. It is obscene that any Republican would in any way enable and facilitate them in that gruesome, gruesome mission.
If Republicans can't get Brett Kavanaugh onto the court, do they have a hope of ever getting any right of center nominee onto the Supreme Court ever again?
I don't think so. I really don't. And I think it's a great question because it is fundamental to what we're watching. If you cannot, as a nation, turn to your very finest people, those who have worked hard, who've brought themselves through life to personify American exceptionalism, then we are truly lost. And this man and his family and his children, my heart goes out to him. It is not tearing a nation apart. It's destroying a nation. It's not just simply division. This is not about redistribution. This is not about a socialistic view. This is about rewarding effort and excellence and applauding a man's success. To have a child talking about praying for the woman who is bringing charges against her father, to encourage them to pray, to have a career that has, there is not, as the president said, President Trump said, there's not a blemish on this man's record.
Well, he's not a sex criminal. I mean, there are a lot of creepy people in D.C., I would believe, are sex criminals, like a lot of them. And this guy's at the bottom of that. I mean, it's a ludicrous charge. I mean, come on.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Lou.